Good afternoon all. This is Aravind. I am working as an assistant professor in Department of Biotechnology in Rathinam College of Arts and Science. Today I am going to present a topic on cells of the immune system. So before going into the topic, I just want to give some introduction about the immune system. So immune system is nothing but it is one of our defensive system of our body, because it is the one which protects ourselves from our living system from other infectious agents like bacteria, fungi, yeast and microorganisms. So these things would be without our immune system, these things will be definitely harmful to our things. So they are acting as a defensive system of our body. So while talking about the immune system, there are two classification of immune system. They are classified as an innate immunity and adaptive immunity. So innate immunity is otherwise called as a non-specific immunity, and adaptive immunity is called as a specific immunity. Because so innate immunity is the one which will be acting as a first barrier of our body, because after any infection, any foreign substance enters into the body, they will be acting as a first barrier. So this innate immunity will be including several factors like skin, our mucous membrane. These things will be acting as a first barrier, and these things will be coming under this innate immunity. So they will be called as a natural immunity. And adaptive immunity is also called as acquired immunity, or it can be called as a specific immunity, because it will be taking some time. So after if any pathogen enters into the body, they will be take some time to react to that particular antigen or a particular foreign substance. So these are the two systems. So these are the two classification of system. Other than that, this immune system is comprised of so many things, so which makes this immune system. So that is mainly some cells and organs. So today we are going to discuss about the cells of the immune system. So these things will be discussed in this slide. So they have been classified as an immune system like innate immunity, as I told. So they are the primary line of defensive system, and they will be the secondary line of immune system. So while talking about the innate immunity, so they have been classified as an external defense and internal defense, which means the external defense means which is like factors like skin, mucous membrane, secretions. So these things will be coming as a external defense. And internal defenses, there will be involving some proteins or cells like phagocytic cells. So phagocytosis means nothing but engulfing the cells. So if a pathogen enters into the body, there are several cells, for example macrophages, which will be automatically engulf the cells and which will be presenting to the cells. So only they are called as antigen presenting cells. And several antimicrobial proteins, inflammatory response and NK cells will be acting as an internal defense. So these two factors will be coming under the innate immunity. And acquired immunity, so they are, as I told, they are the slow response to specific microbes. So they will take some time to react. So they've been classified into two types of response. One is called humoral response and another one is called as a cell mediated response. So this type of response is mainly classified based on the what type of cells involved in that response. So only we need to know what are the cells being involved in the immune system. So these are the factors which is commonly differentiated between the innate immunity and adaptive immunity. So it will there will be no time, so it will act quickly, so there won't be no time lag, and it is a non antigenic specific, and it is no memory. So there won't be no memory factor. So if the same pathogen is entering into the body, it will be acting as the same. So they won't be keep that thing as a memory. And adaptive immunity, it will take some time to recognize or to identify what type of antigen is that. And it is antigen specific, so it is specific to particular antigen, and they will be having some memory cells to act as a defensive system. So these are the cells being involved in the immune system. So while talking about the cells of the immune system, we need to know what type of cell is one which is producing all the cells. So we all know that this stem cell is the one which will be producing other types of cells. So here also one of the stem cell which is called as a hematopoietic stem cell, which will be present in the bone marrow. They are the progenitor of the all kind of cells in our body. So that is called as a hematopoietic stem cells. So they can be called as a totipotent or pluripotent, or even they can be called as a multipotent, because they are able to produce different kinds of cells. So they generally classified into, they will produce two types of cell. One is called as a myeloid stem cell and another one is called lymphoid stem cell. And these myeloid stem cells gives rise to several types of cells like megakaryotic and proerythroblast, myoblast and monoblast, and lymphoid stem cells, which is known as the immune cells. So these cells are mainly involved in the adaptive immunity. So we have classified two types of immune system, right? So one is adaptive immunity. Their main response is mainly based on these lymphoid cells. So they are also called as a immune cells. So these lymphoid stem cells are used to produce lymphoblasts. They are used to produce two kind of lymphocyte cells. They are called as a B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. So which are mainly involved in the adaptive immunity. So as I told, the adaptive immunity is mainly, there are two types of response. One is called as a humoral and another one is cell mediated. See, this humoral response is mainly mediated by the B cell, while this cell mediated cells are mainly initiated by this T cells. So that is a major difference between that two types of immune response. So there are several groups of cell groups like lymphocytes and granulocytes. So lymphocytes, they are been derived from the bone marrow, and the granulocytes also been derived from the bone marrow. Based on the involvement in the immune system, they are classified as they are mainly involved in acquired immune system, and the granulocytes are mainly involved in the innate immune system. So as I told, adaptive immunity is mainly, there are two types of response. One is called humoral and another one is called cell mediated. This humoral cell response is mainly initiated by this B lymphocytes. So B lymphocytes or B cells are mainly response for the humoral immune response. So they will be present in the humoral body fluid of the cell, and these B cells are used to produce the antibodies, and the cell mediated immune response is specialized by the T cells, which is being initiated by a cell mediated immune response. So these are the cells being mainly involved in the immune system. So there are two groups of immune cells like myeloid cells and lymphoid cells. So these myelocytes also used to produce different kinds of cells like megakaryotes or erythroblasts, which is used to produce the RBC, red blood cells. So these red blood cells are usually comes from the myeloid stem cell. And while other group which is mainly involved in the immune system, they are called as a lymphoid cells. So these lymphoid cells are used to produce two main types of cells. One is called T lymphocytes and B lymphocytes. Other than that, there is no natural killer cells. So these T cells are mainly involved in the cell mediated response, and B cells are involved in the humoral response, which two forms the important response of adaptive immunity. So I hope you people have got some idea about what are the cells involved in the immune response. So thank you.